everybody back to the Night Crew podcast. I'm Carlton, that's Jay Shine, and that's Akaya. This is episode 3. We'll be talking about the entertainment, social media, and all kinds of stuff surrounding that area. Happy holidays, motherfuckers. I feel say it works.
Alright then. Happy holidays.
30 seconds and already demonetized. That's a record. That's
yeah.
A record. All right.
So instead of giving an overview of the questions this time, there's a lot of questions, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in. So question 1, what's your favorite social media page or what is your favorite website?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to say, I got a couple of them.
Okay.
I like MySpace. I fucks with Instagram real hard.
Okay.
YouTube, and just different hip hop sites.
That's believable. I can resonate with that one.
Yeah. For me, social media, definitely Twitter. I'm all in for everything that happens on Twitter. It's a different world. And then for website, I definitely have to say YouTube. Just because, I'm primarily on there, like, watching gaming videos or whatnot, and that's what I honestly watch more YouTube than actual TV. If I'm not watching YouTube, then it's anime. So that's what I gotta say.
I would have to follow up on the Twitter thing because Twitter is messy. Absolutely love the cancel culture of Twitter. You can't have nothing not go down on Twitter. Every day that you log on to Twitter, there is somebody that is either just said something completely outlandish or this morning they woke up and decided to choose violence. It's always a fun time on Twitter.
Exactly. It's I don't know. It's unexplainable how irritating yet enjoyable it can be. It just depends on the day most of the time.
And the content is never like filtered or censored. Like you just get a whole bunch of raw content on there, unlike other websites, Facebook, where like you could repost something that somebody else posted. The next thing you know, you can't post anything for the next 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Still salty about that, Mark.
Well, quick shout out. Everybody got anything else for that one?
I like amateur porn on Twitter.
Oh, I have nothing to say on that
In the
one.
fight.
Alright, let me see. Question 2. What's the worst thing you've seen on the internet? Oh, God.
White people fucking animals.
Oh, no.
I done seen a man have sex with a snake, a turtle.
See, that one,
Don't indict yourself.
wow, that was...
I don't even know what to say about that one.
No, I want to know what's the worst thing you've seen.
Who, me?
You. Because you saw the PG-13 to me.
For me, I can't really go into detail.
Okay, don't indict yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to go into detail because Twitter, you see anything. It could be really bad. If anybody, Zach knows what I'm talking about. You could just see anything on there. And it could just be really like cursed stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, stuff I don't want to remember. I will say that.
I'm still stuck on what Carlton said. It's kind of made it hard to think because when he said that, like of course I knew that bestiality was out there, but I didn't know to that extent. Like he said a snake, and like in my head, I'm like kind of. I can't help but like have to picture like because like it has to make sense in my head like exactly how that went down. Yeah. And then why they gotta do Franklin like that?
Oh God.
I just seen it one day. I didn't even know what it was until I realized I just paid attention to it. I really did not know what it was. I'm like, damn.
I mean, there's been McChickens, there's been a lot of stuff, but like, turtles and snakes.
Oh yeah,
that was beyond me.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't even think I've seen anything that bad.
Yeah,
I've seen worse, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Please don't.
I've seen worse.
That one's throwing me off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Amateur hip hop videos.
No, because those are.
Now some of them sucks,
but they're enjoyable, even
like,
though they suck. Like I saw this. What was it? What is it called? They were. What is it called? Like the drill type rap.
Okay.
And there was this one out of I think it was like Africa or something, like low key.
I know
low key.
That was
low
hot.
Key.
That wasn't the worst, but that was hot. No, I'm talking about I seen one
like the transition itself. From one of the transitions in it itself was like, all right, this is on some next level stuff. And then the man came in and started spitting fire. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. The worst thing is, I saw it on Twitter, so I thought this was about to get roasted. And once I looked at it myself, I was like, this really isn't even all that bad. Like for them to be like, you know, over there in like a different country, with not necessarily like, you know, all the same resources and everything that we have that are just like almost normal, that like everybody can attain. Like people over here suck compared to something that. Like it's like y'all have like so much more that is available to you, yet y'all stuff still sucks. That's kind of wild.
True. Wait, okay. Oh, are we still on the second question? We're on the third? No, the third one isn't that at all.
Oh, okay.
That was still technically second question.
Oh, okay.
Oh, anything else for second question though?
No, we did.
Okay. Third question. Have you ever met somebody on the internet?
It depends on like exactly how that question is
phrased. How did you mean that when you thought of it?
I meant like just somebody that you talk to.
So does that include like maybe someone you talked through like on Xbox Live or something like that, like something along like that? Okay.
Oh, then yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So some of the coolest people I've met, but I've never seen them like face to face.
Okay.
Like there's plenty of people that I've played with like throughout my years of gaming, like starting from the Xbox. That like one of them, shout out to Dev, even though that you're in like you know in service right now, you probably might not see this, but still, either way, shout out to you. I started playing with him back, I would say like maybe 7th or 8th grade, and me and him still talk to this day, and we still play from time to time. So like, you know, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Like you meet some pretty cool people playing games. You meet some pretty cool people online. Except for on like Call of Duty. If you met on Call of Duty, you're still friends. That's some real stuff.
Yeah.
That's some toxic stuff. But it's not as toxic as it used to be. It's real disappointing, but that's another topic.
For me, I have definitely met people like through Xbox Live. Like I have a friend from that I met through Xbox Live, and he's from Texas and everything. So I met him. We never like Zach never met like face to face or anything like that. But we've been cool since middle school for me.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, and then from that point, I don't know. For me, it's hard for me to like really. What am I looking to say? I don't know. I wouldn't say I have trust issues, but
Trust issues.
But like, I don't just go out and just talk to random people on like Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. I'm just playing the game.
It depends on the vibe for me.
Yeah.
Because like if I happen to log into like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty for the most part is like the only game where like people are actually like more so than often actively talking like in game chat.
Yeah.
It depends on like, you know, the vibe that they're giving off, because like, you know, can't deal with any squeakers. if you just tossing out the hard R like every 2 seconds, that's an automatic mute. I mean, it just depends. Like you just gotta have the right vibes.
Yeah.
Gotta be giving off that right energy.
Yeah, I feel that. What about you, Carlton?
I don't think I met different people, but I never just met them out there like that.
Yeah.
I met different people, but some of them I don't know.
I feel that. You just don't know sometimes, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go in depth. Like there's someone that they're talking and and then I'm kind of like iffy to respond or whatever. I don't know. I'm just weird like that.
I feel you on that one because I'm the same way. Like you can see in my inbox for days before I even really even look at it, especially if I don't know you. Like it's some people like going through some of my DMs and stuff. It's some people that they just sitting there. She still sitting there. Or then if they come with me with like a business idea, oh, they definitely sitting there. So they want you to cash out some money. Nah, I ain't about to support your homeless habits.
Yeah, I feel that though. So anybody else got anything for question 3? Okay. Question 4. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. What's your favorite movie or book?
Favorite movie? I'll probably say Belly. It's more so at the end of the movie where it kind of climax of what's going on in society today.
Yeah.
Favorite book? The Road to Memphis.
Okay.
The Road to Memphis. It's like a book. It's like his family. They're trying to go to Memphis, and it's like based off of 1960. Then they go through Alabama. Yeah. And then with the bombings of the churches and stuff. So it's real deep. It's a real deep book. I read it in high school.
Okay. Oh, for me, I can't answer the book one because I'm just gonna be honest. I don't read books like that.
And that's surprising. I feel like you'll be a strong book reader.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to get into action, just like do things. Reading, it's just not for me. But for a movie, I'm gonna throw out like an underdog that I think maybe Zach might know. But okay, it's Disney. It's
Oh, you said Disney, so now I'm probably gonna know it.
It's Let It Shine. I don't know if anybody knows that movie. It had Tyler James Williams, Chris from Everybody Hates Chris.
I seen the
Are you
cover.
talking about that knockoff 8 Mile?
I think so. That movie was good. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna put up a picture though, so
I think I seen the cover, but I never seen it because it was a Disney movie.
I like the movie. I'm gonna be real.
I just like Disney cartoon movies.
I will say that like it wasn't a bad movie. Yeah. It's just that for its content, it could have been better if it wasn't a Disney movie. But it wasn't bad. Yeah. But it was a Disney movie that was. Yeah. Like I have mixed feelings about it because like I like the route it went down. Yeah. Being like about hip hop and rap and everything. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I was like, as far as like the as authentic and like real and good it could have been, it could have been far better if it wasn't under Disney. Yeah. Like if it had been like, it still could have had like, a lot of the key elements and everything that it had, but just been a little bit more explicit. Yeah. Personally, I feel like it would have reached a bigger audience. Yeah. I agree. I don't know, the movie at that point, it just hit different for me. And like, I just honestly enjoyed it. And then I'm going to put this here too. I'm not much of a movie watcher, so at that time, it was even lucky that I even watched the movie like that. But that's just me. That movie was, I enjoyed that movie. Yes, that right there. We're not even gonna make fun. That was a good movie to me.
I seen it for you, but I never watched it.
Okay, so who's next?
I think it's me. And for either question, I really can't decide. Okay. Like that's a really hard question to answer because there's a lot of good stuff on both ends. Cause like when it comes to movies, like what type of movie are we talking about?
True.
Cause like, actually, I will say if it's Quentin Tarantino, then it's probably fantastic.
Okay.
Like the way like, even though Inglourious Basterds isn't necessarily one of like, you know, like it's not like Pulp Fiction or didn't he do Kill Bill? I believe he did Kill Bill too. And then Django was absolute perfection. I don't care what anybody says. All parts of that movie were just great. Like I could just rewatch Django all the time and still get the kick out of 90% of that movie. But for me, there was the antagonist, and I can't remember his name from Inglourious Basterds. Hans Landing, I think that's what his name was. Like the Jew hunter, as he was called in the movie. He was a fantastic character, but like as far as a favorite movie, I really can't decide.
Okay. I'm throwing out an honorable mention for myself. You know where I'm probably going with this. Miles Morales, and I'm gonna leave that there.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Okay, it's still a great movie.
Okay, I'll probably put Miles Morales and then Let It Shine in my ranking.
That's cool.
For my favorite.
Because that was. Can't forget about the Broly movie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. See, now I'm starting to think about movies now. When we first initially started with the question, that was the first thing that popped up in my head.
Yeah, because it's hard to answer the question like when you don't like because like saying what's your favorite movie is such a broad question. It's almost like saying what's your favorite song.
Yeah.
It's like you have different like songs for different moods, different days, different things. Like it's hard to narrow it down to like one specific one.
Yeah, because then you could, if we're talking about movies, you could go into anime movies and everything like that. Like there's so many Dragon Ball Z movies to name everything like that. I don't know. I'm undecided now.
The only one that I'll give today is the new Broly movie because compared to all of the other Dragon Ball Z movies, they didn't cut it.
That's true.
Like after seeing what they put into making that Broly movie, those other movies, although they came out probably 10 years prior to that Broly movie or more, they still didn't cut it.
Okay, because if I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the next one, because if we keep on going, I'm gonna go down the whole list of like anime movies. Okay, would you rather read a book or listen to audiobooks?
I do audio, but I still like to read.
Okay.
Audio helps me get through the day sometimes, especially at work.
For me, I think I'd rather go audiobook just because I could put on the audiobook like as I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I feel like that lets you multitask.
Yeah.
So I'd do that.
I would have to say it's either or. It just depends. Like you said, like if it's like in the middle of the day, I'm doing something, just put one on while I'm doing whatever I'm doing and just have it listening to it in the background. Yeah. But like, you know, if there's nothing else to do and there's like no other distractions, then yeah, just go ahead.
I feel that. I think we can go ahead and move on from that one. Okay. Oh goodness, this is definitely Carlton's about to go in on this one. What's your favorite era of entertainment? Oh, I could go in on this one too. Hold on.
As far as entertainment, what are we talking about? Like all like movies,
yeah,
shows and everything.
Whatever. I think I got the TV show side of this one.
I'm gonna say,
gotta crack the knuckles right quick. Nothing's there.
I'm gonna say 90s hip hop. With TV shows, I'm a sucker for old school BET reality TV shows like How to Chill, the original Real World, the original Survivors. Shit. I gotta think on that one. Come back to me on that one.
Come back. Okay. My favorite era of entertainment. Let me see. I'm gonna be talking on the TV show side of things. I gotta talk about the 2000s.
Okay.
The early when SpongeBob was good. Danny Phantom. Let me see. Oh, original Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, you could go down the list in here. We got dang, I gotta really process my thoughts on this one. Ed, Edd n Eddy. You could go between Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network because that's where I just was those years. Like everything was just hitting at that point. Then you had Cartoon Network again. You had Ben 10. There's just so much to name in terms of TV shows from there. And just, I have to go ahead and throw this at this. But the TV shows, like cartoons and stuff that are out now, do not compare at all to what was there then. I gotta think of some more though, because there's just too many to name.
I like Craig of the Creek from Craig of the Creek, pretty good.
That's a good one.
But it's like, to be honest with you, compared to we'll say 100 shows out of one.
Mm-hmm.
Like back then, you could watch TV, you could just sit in front of TV for hours.
Yeah, that there's a big difference. But my favorite, what would be a favorite? I was really heavy on Cartoon Network, so my favorite in the 2000s was definitely Chowder. I don't. That show was just hilarious to me. But then, no, I'm not even gonna move on to the 2010 because that's gonna be out of my range. But come back to me later. Where you guys at?
There's I don't have a favorite because there's you can not nitpick, but you can pick different things out of different areas that are just fantastic. Like you said, you went from Danny Phantom, and then we go a little bit further. You got All of That, Kenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Then you go all the way forward. You got what is it? What was that show called? I had 6 different ones. Steven Universe.
Yes, exactly.
You got like you said, Chowder. The Amazing World of Gumball.
Yep. Regular show.
Yeah, regular show. What was it?
Earlier Adventure Time.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Oh man.
Kim Possible.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh yeah.
Phil of the Future. That's So Raven. It's you can jump back and forth, and they all have really, really good catalogs. The Last Avatar. It's all over the place.
Korra.
No.
Legend of Korra.
No.
Legend of Korra.
I don't talk about that one. Anyone that watches Korra in the audience, I'm sorry, I can't talk about that one.
It's all over the place. I can't narrow it down.
Yeah, I feel that there's so much. There's still so much to name. We only hit the surface of what there is to name from that
Dexter's
time.
Laboratory,
Yep.
Johnny Bravo, the Powerpuff Girls. It's such a wide range.
Yeah.
Angry Beavers, Cat Dog. It goes way too wide for some of these shows.
Yeah.
And I'm I can't pick a favorite.
I'm about to go home and watch some of these when I get back. Those just were too much. So wait, hold on. What are we got anything else for that one?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, that one's so broad. You could go and talk about one thing in that for hour, maybe more. Oh God, Zach, you got to go first on this one. Number 7. what's your favorite anime? Carlton did this intentionally. You were supposed to save this for an anime episode.
We can still repeat it.
Oh god.
That's.
My brain hurts thinking of this one.
Alright, let me, out of all that I feel like encapsulated everything, to it, perfectly, it would have to be Eureka 7.
Okay.
If we're going into something just a little bit more serious, it would have to be Code Geass.
Okay.
If it was something that was that I just grew up with, it would have to be Naruto.
I feel that.
As I got older and experienced more and more, I had to put them into separate categories because they were trying to battle them out.
Yeah.
Was not going to happen because all three of those main characters are some of the best main characters. Even though one got retconned, all of his powers just got tossed to the side, so that somebody else could be more on equal grounds with him. But that's besides the point. So all you Sasuke fanboys out there, I just want y'all to know that he's not that strong. Naruto could have easily clapped him.
Okay, well, I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of those people that do like Sasuke more. I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm not.
I can understand liking him more.
Yeah.
But for people to say that he was stronger than Naruto, was once it got to the Pain arc, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Sage Mode was just destroying Sasuke. That was off the rip. Then he got his Kyuubi Chakra mode, and then he just got extremely broken.
Yeah, he did. That broke him.
Because a lot of people fail to realize that Naruto fought the entirety of that war, spamming his clones, spamming that Kyuubi Chakra mode, dies, gets resurrected. Gets an even more busted power boost, fights Madara, fights Kaguya, then fights Sasuke. Sasuke came in 85% after 90, all of that stuff was done. And then he got all of his chakra expended, then he died, and then he got resurrected. Then he fought with Naruto and everything. And then after that, he decided to switch up and act like he was on some boss stuff. And he was going to kill Naruto. He couldn't. He would have lost if Naruto was actually trying to kill him.
True.
But since he wasn't, it made it look like it was a more even fight.
So I'm going to go ahead and get mine out the way. I'm like Zach with I can't pick a necessarily favorite amongst all of them just because I don't like to put them against each other unless you get into a heated conversation on Twitter where someone's like, okay, this is better than that, and it's a wrap there. That's when you have to engage in combat.
Yup.
But I can't say a favorite amongst all of them. If I'm picking for categories, if I'm picking something from childhood, I'm picking Dragon Ball Z just because I grew up with loving that, and everybody wanted to go Super Saiyan at one point in their life, and I was
some still do.
Yeah, some definitely still do, and I had my favorite character, which is also underdog considering how trash they made him nowadays, was Gohan.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable.
But my favorite, because this, with the Cell Saga, Super Saiyan 2 was it for me. I loved that Gohan. It just because once he had Super Saiyan 2, he was dominating the Cell Juniors and everything. Had Cell weak, and then obviously we know what happened after that. But away from that, I don't necessarily have a favorite like that. But I do. I just more enjoy a lot of them that I watch. So I don't really have. I can't name favorite. So, what about you, Carlton? Why'd you look like that?
Not the biggest person that follows anime right now, but I like the
into
original Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But right now, I'm trying to catch up on my Hero Academy.
You started My Hero. You started Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm really still in the episode when they still in the woods and like they walking and stuff. I mean, they're pursuing that one dude when he's walking. He remind me of whatchamacallit.
I think you're talking about Hisoka.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't got
The guy went like. Go ahead. What are you about to describe him?
The guy. It was from that movie.
Did he kill somebody with cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hisoka.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get it. I'm
Trust me, when there will be a certain point where you're like, oh.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get into it. Then plus trying to get back into the Walking Dead.
Okay.
But
So,
that's it.
anything else on that question?
Nah.
Okay, we can't go fully in on that one until like the full-on anime episode. Then we can like, yeah. Ooh. Okay, this is. What's your favorite TV show?
Okay, I'm gonna give you my top. I'm trying to give you my top 5. The Wire, The Walking Dead, Wiles of the Burger. I'm trying to get back into Big Mouth. And that's actually I realized like, man, that one really it takes the cake. It makes you think about like, damn, was I like that when I was 13? My last one, I got one, but I'm not gonna say it.
I probably do the same and just like list favorites, just because this one is kind of like the last one for me. But if I'm naming regular show, just because I had a super childhood with that going into like middle school and then partly high school. Like that was there for all of that for me. Trying to see. Now, is this like just cartoons or is it any TV show?
The Wire is not no cartoon.
Okay. So, I got regular show off for it. Zach, if you have anything, go ahead.
Archer, hands down.
Archer.
Now that's pretty. That's pretty. Like I'll get this more to that one. I can think of the name to save my life.
Archer is probably one of them. Like I came into it late because like I judged it based off of like how it looked instead of like really getting into it.
Yeah,
and, like seeing what it was about. Archer is fantastic. It's explicit. It's more for an adult audience. But its sense of humor is more sophisticated. Some of it's more like, out there brash and just blatant. But for the most part, a lot of it is like, if you know type of humor. But like if you don't know, you're not really gonna get it, so it's not gonna be as funny.
Yeah.
Same as like Family Guy and South Park. Watching it younger, it was just like ha 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 ha. It's like laughing when everybody else is laughing, but like those shows really be like exposing a lot of different things. Like South Park, I don't understand how South Park still is continuing.
True.
Like South Park has gone way off of the deep end with like making fun of celebrities and like political figures and everything, and they're still on the air. And it's just that's insane.
Okay.
Oh yeah, South Park goes on there. And the Boondocks. Can't forget the Boondocks.
Yeah, definitely Boondocks. I'm trying to see, because you have a question on here that's what's your favorite cartoon? And like, for me, a majority of everything I watched was cartoons.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was more the cartoon kid growing up. Like, I still do prefer cartoons if I'm being honest.
Okay.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good. I gotta say regular show, Boondocks. I'm probably gonna be going like a little like back and forth. Static Shock.
That's the most Static Shock.
Dang, it's always hard to just think of this right off rip because you have it thought about, and then that's when it's time to answer, it's like it's gone.
Yeah.
I gotta put Chowder in there because I obviously mentioned that before.
Mm-hmm.
I think, from what I can think of at the moment, I think that's basically like where my list would go in that direction.
True.
Because I just watched a different span of cartoons and everything. So that's where I go.
Okay.
Now, did you want to do the cartoon question or did you want to just go ahead and skip over? We can
there.
still do that one? Okay. So, number 9, what's your favorite cartoon?
Like, I'm from a different era, so I remember stuff like the Gummy Bears, Tailspin DuckTales, Duckwing Duck, CJ and Jamal, Kalasa 300, Doug, Recess.
Oh, I forgot about Recess.
For the longest, I always put the Simpsons in that category, but now, like what he said, the older you get, you realize what some of these shows really was about. South Park, Boondocks, the Smurf, Scooby Doo, the Flintstones. Wow.
I actually did watch like Tom and Jerry and stuff too. Though.
Tom and Jerry's a classic. Looney Tunes was a classic, but then I would have watched Looney Tunes, early Looney Tunes, then more some of the early Disney shows.
Yeah, I can feel that.
It was something else it's hitting on top of my head, but I can't think of it.
I'm still trying to think of stuff myself.
Jackie Chan.
Ooh.
What was that?
That was a good one.
What was that dragon? Jake Long.
Jake Long. Ooh.
That one was a good one.
I forgot about that one too.
That one was underrated. Like that was a great show.
That one hit.
Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four. I used to watch this one called Dope Man, but it was like a dope cartoon. It was a dope cartoon. It was this other one. The family was messed up through the pollution. The one daughter, she had a dildo sticking out her head.
Okay.
The
oblongs or something.
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah.
And the daddy had no arm and legs.
Yeah, he was a nugget.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just thought about something.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like Zach, you have to remember this. You remember before there was Disney XD, there was Jetix.
Okay.
That hit different. Do you remember that show, Yin Yang Yo?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. As long as I got somebody that remembers that.
Yes, sir.
We had Yin Yang Yo. There was Puka. I don't know. Jetix was on a different level.
Odon Star Racer.
Ooh.
Since you had to go back there, then Super Robot Monkey Team
Yes.
Hyperforce.
Oh, I miss Jetix too much. And then, well, I don't remember the Power Rangers that were on Jetix, but I remember those were good.
I think it was the car ones.
You had SPD. You had Jungle Fury, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, Mystic Force. All of those were gas. Even though people try to act like Mystic Force wasn't really all that great, Mystic Force was some top-notch stuff.
Yeah, Jetix, like, that's definitely top-notch. Like, I can't find that many people that remember Yin Yang Yo at this point, though. Like, I'm happy I got somebody finally that, like, even Jetix in general, because that was different. All right, what do you got, Zach?
Cartoons. As far as the latest one I've seen, I would definitely have to say Steven Universe.
Okay.
Just because, like, I've always been into musicals, so anytime like somebody incorporates like music or songs into their show, that are more than just like, you know, for gags and everything.
Yeah.
Like Steven Universe was before its time, even now. Running as long as it did and the way that it did, like there was all of the episodes were great, all of the content was great.
Yeah.
Even though, like, you know, before when it was pretty much like, you know, 15-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Out of all of the shows that were on there, I felt like I got more out of the 15 minutes as far as like, you know, character development, plot development, like, you know, them bringing in different characters that meant different things to the story. Like, you know, realizing exactly what Steven was like, you know, going through, Steven developing as a person, well, as a gem, like, cause like he ceased to not ceased to exist, but he failed to be able to exist in two different planes because he wasn't all human and he wasn't all gem, which made him literally just pretty much by himself.
Yeah.
But like that was, shout out to Rebecca Sugar.
Yeah.
That was.
Rebecca Sugar is built different. And everything she does, she just built different. There was something I was gonna put with that. Well, no, going off of what you were saying, not necessarily like about Steven Universe, but how you enjoyed like the character development, and how you felt like you were getting the most out of the 15 minutes that were coming out of the show. For me, I guess I can actually pick a favorite for cartoon, and for that it would have to be regular show, just because I loved stuff that had a ton of like humor in it, and regular show just fell into my category of humor.
Also, they had that one episode where they had Tyler the Creator
Yes.
and Donald Glover in it.
Yes.
So that was top notch.
Definitely.
Although Mordecai was a simp.
Okay, I have to. Yeah, I gotta say that Mordecai was my favorite, but yeah, he went through some things. But yeah, it just fell into my category of humor, and I always found it funny.
What was the Cloud Girl's name?
CJ.
Yeah, he had a better chance with CJ.
Yeah.
And the other bird.
You talking about Margaret?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Margaret. Yeah, I thought him and Cloud, the girl, was gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, it was weird at the end because he didn't end up with neither like CJ or Margaret.
Wow.
And he ended up with some like, what was he?
Some new girl.
Well, he ended up with like some Batgirl, and I was like, where did she come from?
But like, this one doesn't make any sense. Like, the Cloud Girl was like there, not like Margaret, where she's like to a certain extent knew she had options.
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, that's just, that show was just it for me.
He didn't want to go for it. He kept talking himself out of it. he could have had it. That's what got me. I was like you setting yourself up for greatness just to block your own blessings. I'm like, I don't understand. I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Although I did love Mordecai and Rigby as a duo.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. I love that duo. So next question. This is gonna be a good one. Who's your favorite Boondocks character? I said one the other day, but I gotta really think about this before I answer it.
I want to say,
I said mine just for the humor the other day.
I ain't gonna lie. I always thought that the blind dude was funny.
Stink meaner?
Yeah. when he said, "I smell new shoes, nigga," and then he said on more shoe. And then like if you heard rap, "Oh shit, Granddad, you gonna take that nigga said on your shoes, Granddad."
Oh my god. If I could get away with that, I have to put like a quick clip of that because, oh man, that's just too good.
Hold up! I smell new shoes!
Oh, me.
Oh, what you mean?
And then Tom was funny.
Yeah.
The part where he did his own like little music video.
The Usher thing, and they ran in the car.
Oh.
friends. He always want to do hood rat shit.
Oh,
with his friends.
Milton?
Yeah. And then you don't realize how many movies was just in that one episode.
Yeah.
Like Juice, that one scene from the Michael Myers movie. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, there's so many good ones. My favorite, I feel like, for me, I feel like it wouldn't be the same if you didn't have Huey, Riley, and Granddad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, they're just essential to it. But if I'm picking out of those three, I still gotta say, I gotta pick Riley.
Yeah. Riley be talking that shit.
Yeah.
The family ain't eating cheddar biscuits, that granddad. The family ain't eating cheddar biscuits. You just gonna take some random man's bra to eat cheddar biscuits. The family, like, that shit was classic.
And then since we're in like December, y'all gotta remember that the Christmas episode where he wrote that letter to Santa Claus.
That ass is mine.
Oh man, what about you?
I can't decide because I like Huey, I like Granddad, I like the Hateocracy, and I like Bushido Brown.
Yes.
Even though Bushido Brown got waxed, like all of it, like all of the characters in there, like they're great.
Yeah, that's just man. That there's just too many good episodes to name. Like,
Not even just episodes, like all of the characters.
yeah, all
are
the
just
characters. Overall, just great series.
I like that one white teacher when they was using the N-word.
Like, how can a nigga borrow?
And
You're
he
gonna
gave
give
a
it
little
back.
speech. He's like, how can a nigga borrow a French fry? I'm still trying to figure that one out myself.
Oh man. Let me see. Do we got any more for Boondocks or?
Yeah, we get
We're
it.
good. Okay. Number 11. What's your favorite music app?
I like .piff, and Apple.
I don't really use. Wait, did you have anything to go on?
I would have to second on Apple just because like I have an Apple device and it's extremely it's easy to find exactly what I'm looking for since it's like just one generated app.
Yeah.
And to a certain extent, it's just like on a cloud to where I feel like I can just play what I want to play as long as I got internet or I can download the songs directly to it. But for the most part, it makes it a lot easier just having that app. And then I do like SoundCloud because shout out to Ski Mask, a lot of his stuff is on there, and some like a lot of artists is like mixtapes have some of their best work, but Apple doesn't have any of the mixtapes beyond me. But that's where I go to find specific songs that aren't on albums.
Yeah. I don't really use music apps like that. If I'm doing anything, I'm like downloading and then just having it within like Samsung Music to listen to or whatever. I don't know. I don't really use like a streaming music app or anything like that. I just download it and then it's in a playlist on Samsung Music.
Okay.
So I'm pretty generic. No, question 12. What's your favorite game console?
Like
60.
all time or like
All time or?
Don't matter.
You gotta get some kind of context.
Okay, all time. I'm gonna say 64.
I'm gonna say the 360. I can't say anything other than the Xbox 360. Although the PlayStation 2 had the best by far opening sound. It's iconic.
I might have to second the Xbox 360 because that's that point where I was really like into gaming, like where I had all my friends and we were playing on 360 and everything. Those were like probably, I wouldn't say my prime years of like gaming, but that's like where I was really starting to jump off and get really into it.
Okay.
So that I think just because those years really like shaped me, that I have to say 360.
Yeah, because that was a really great era.
Yeah, it was.
Really, really great era. But now that I think about it, I kind of want to lean more towards the PlayStation 2 because there was nothing like putting that game in and waiting to hear the PlayStation sound so you know the game was working.
True. Man, I had a 360. This is a little off topic, but I had a 360 that would wreck my disc, and it was just like lucky that it didn't come out scratched more than half the time. Like it even one time messed up my Modern Warfare 3 so badly, like the inside of it was just like cracked. It still works to this day somehow, but like it was bad. Like,
did you have it like sitting up like that?
No, I always had it horizontal.
That's weird, cause like I know the only time that I had to learn the hard way that I'm just gonna have to just lay it flat.
Yeah.
Because one time when I was in my room back in like the 8th grade playing Black Ops 1, I was in hardcore search and destroy using my FAL, and me and my brother Derek, we was going off. And then I got up to go and use the bathroom. And my foot nicked it, and I heard the thing hit, and I heard,
that
game never worked again.
Oh, those are always the worst ones. When you know it's not working again, like you just hear it and you like, well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's over with. That is over with.
All right, let's see. 13, which is potentially the last question. Have you ever lost anybody from the internet? Now, what do you mean with that one?
Have you ever noticed like how you be friends with people, you really don't know them, but did you always on their page or something, and next thing you know, someone put an RIP, like, damn, I just seen his post last week, because I know I was talking to this one personal trainer out of Atlanta, and he used to give me like advice and stuff about eating healthy and stuff. Like, he used to do it for a lot of people, but he used to do it for free. And then like one day he ended up dead. And I still don't know how he passed away. Cause like he was a vegan and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that, like at this one time, I think it was like more like a lot of gun violence going on in Atlanta. Cause the dude that I found him off of, like every 2 weeks he was talking about when his homeboys just got shot, and they was really cool because he was his personal trainer. That's how I ended up meeting him. And I was like, he was a really good dude. He would always check on people and stuff like that. He always puts in like these group messages, you know, telling us what to eat today, what to drink, you know, whatnot. He was just really cool dude. Then he just ended up.
I'm trying to think about. I don't think that's happened for me.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I can't say I've had an experience like that.
Then there was the other dude. He was a rapper. He was an underground rapper out of Dallas, Texas. And like I came across his music some strange way. Then I got on .piff and found like some of his mixtapes. He was pretty good. He just started catching the buzz stuff. Like Rick Ross did a song with him for free, and Rick Ross said he charged $100,000. But for Rick Ross to show him that much love, and like I would always hit him up, and he would always respond back. He would always like my posts and stuff. Then he had ended up having like nose cancer or something, and he didn't make it. But I followed his brother. His brother's pretty cool. One of his brothers pretty cool. Okay. So I talk to him every now and then. I'm supposed to get a t-shirt coming in soon.
Okay. Do you have any experience like that? Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't have like anything to say for that one. I don't have that kind of experience.
Wow.
So is there any other like additional questions that comes to anybody's mind for this?
Hot take. Did y'all see that video I sent y'all?
I'm not racist. Yeah.
I didn't get
that. Was deep. It makes you think, and then it really makes you think about a lot of stuff.
I thought that Joyner Lucas did a great job. Although he did, like he set the stage for the song. That dude went on a much more, I want to say, I guess realistic level. Like it wasn't like, cause instead of like, you know, cause I felt like Joyner Lucas said some things that were like, you know, around more of his artistic taste and not necessarily like, you know, fitting 100% what the narrative is versus like, you know, what this guy did on his little remix of it. And he said stuff that you like you actually hear. And there was some parts in it that like, you know, really, really, really hit home. And it really, really hit hard because like it sounded more like, instead of like, you know, a hip hop artist like doing it with their own like, you know, black spin on it. Nah, this was like 100% somebody on this side and 100% somebody on this side. Like not like, you know, a mixture to where like it's I want to say like beating around the bush. Like Jordan Lucas, like to a certain extent, like his was fitting the time that it was in and everything, but at the same time this other guy fit like more of like not beating around the bush with what he's saying. Like 100% like it sounded more of like an actual conversation than like, you know, what Jordan Lucas did musically and like artistically, because like he's a great lyricist and a great artist, but like compared to this one, it doesn't even seem like it's in the same like category. I would definitely recommend everybody checking that out because of all of the heat that Jordan Lucas got for his although like, you know, he was saying what was needing to be said, but not necessarily as blatantly as he could have said it. While this guy that was on YouTube just dove right in and said exactly what was necessary. And I've only watched the video, but I planned on going back and looking into the comments and seeing like, you know, exactly like what people are saying edgewise, because not everybody can like you know, handle that and like, you know, like constructively.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so I need to still check that out myself, but I'll also leave a link in the description, so if any of you want to see it, I'll have that there for you. Anything else?
No.
To go? Okay. And all right, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. All of our links are gonna be in the description as always. If you like this, please go ahead and subscribe. We're on 18 subscribers at the moment. And with that being said, we'll see you all in the next video.